Alrighty. So new series. Let's see if Team Drag can go ahead and tie it up. So spawning in the bottom left, we have Probe King, aka Gorgonov.
And the top right, it's Kanzaki Renko. Now he doesn't have any other names, does he? That's just straight up who he is, right?
Right. He was on No One Care that last year, so he's a
yes. I can't remember if I played against him, but either I played against him or I watched someone on my team play against him. I do have some vague memory. Yeah, I think I did play against him and lost. I think it was the only TVT I played.
Right. I know he was
difficult to remember.
He was super active when I joined in week 5 last season. And
yeah.
he went home to Korea and he kind of just faded out after that.
I should add Gordon. I'll tell him we're playing custom. I'm not sure anyone on my team movie cast has actually been watching yet. One of these days. Nayuk and taking notes. Like notes to coach him later or notes to learn from him later?
So I know that Kanzaki, he definitely does, he likes to race pick. I think he plays ZVT. So when there's another Terran, instead of playing TVT, he plays the Zerg.
So he plays ZVT but not ZVP. Really? That's kind of crazy. Because, you know, everyone says Zerg is better versus Protoss and Terran's better versus Zerg, so it sort of seems like he has it in reverse, you know?
Maybe he likes playing from a deficit. Who knows?
Yeah. So gas build coming out for Kanzaki Renko. I was calling Renko, I guess. Renko sounds kind of wrong. Like, you know, if something smells rank, it's kind of bad, so I don't know, I don't like saying Renko. We'll see. Yeah, you see my problem here? I think he's just going to go for a Siege Expand if I had to guess.
Right.
Especially when he finds out his cross positions, but we'll see. Okay, I'll watch Gorgonov says, like some kind of...
Okay, if I have to.
Yeah, I have to watch the stream.
God, Rock's on there, I don't even want to watch that.
Factory going down. Actually, okay, I think it's going to be a 2-fac. Just by the fact that he got the first factory before Depot and he's still on gas. Okay, no, he's pulling off. No, I keep thinking he's pulling off because of the way these SCVs pass. See that? How it goes to the...
really weird.
I keep getting full. I think it must be a 2-fac. Yeah, it must be. Because I'm thinking the normal Siege Expand build order, don't you get the second Depot first? Or am I wrong about it?
That was weird. The Cybercore was spinning, and when I scrolled down there for like a half a second, then it stopped, then it restarted.
He started +1, and then it's like, wait, no, wrong thing.
Yeah, it's like, wait, I'm not doing that build.
Well, you know, you get 100% upgrade refund from upgrades. So what I've seen people do is they just start +1 air when they have the money, and then when they have enough money for range, they cancel the stuff just to psych out the scouting that 1%. Like, wow, he started range too early. I mean, he's got the APM, why not, right?
Right. So Renko's in chat.
Oh my god, what is this?
What?
He's gonna go for fast drops?
Oh,
this is pretty friggin' cool. I knew it was something dodgy, but I thought it was just gonna be straight up 2-fac. Oh my god. So, is he gonna go for like just the standard sort of vulture drop, or is it gonna be something else, I wonder?
So when you go for drops, don't you typically get your expo first, or not?
Usually, yeah. It depends, because if you're up against like a proxy 2-gate or something and you're stuck in your base, drops can still do a lot of damage. But normally, yes. Normally you get it at a later timing. So this is pretty full on right now. He's getting siege mode. I'm not 100% if that's going to be for defense or if he's actually just going to take a tank and drop it to snipe probes with. Vultures are obviously much more effective at fighting probes, but the splash damage from a tank can do a lot, especially if they try and mineral walk away. Man, this is fascinating right now. I want to see what's going to happen.
So he's going for vultures after that. So, but he's got the siege mode researching. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think you sort of have to, because even with the ramp, if like 4 or 5 Dragoons came up, he would actually just die.
He is.
But with siege mode, you can just defend like any number of Dragoons, really.
Right.
Okay, so he's going to do a little FD type push here. Maybe he's going to try... Okay, no, never mind, he's going to retreat. I think he's going to just drop vultures in the end. But he could take 2 vultures and a tank. It's not impossible. Man, what could it be? Robo coming up for Gorgonov.
I'm interested. So he's setting up like he is going to take the Expo. And he's gearing up with 2 more factories.
Dropshipp's heading out, so just 3 vultures, so pretty much the fastest possible he can do with vultures. But yeah, he will be able to expand behind these. If he gets a good number of probes and gets the CC up at the same time, he'll be looking real good. Well, those goons have got to be careful.
I'm interested, man. I haven't seen a build like this TVP.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been in the back of my mind, because I like getting a starport early. Because I'm actually just a big fan of Wraiths in this matchup. I mean, they actually kind of suck, don't get me wrong. It's not a good move, but I just like using them even if they suck.
Okay, so he is going for that vulture drop, like you were talking about.
Oh man, Dragoon just popped out, but he has enough mines, he can actually kill his just running away.
Yeah.
I think, was that the observatory just finishing? Okay, Probe's gonna run away here, but he can get a good deal before they can escape. Oh no, that goon is, watch out! 1 mine goes down, 1 more mine here goes down. Vultures can fight it, but they'll probably lose a couple in the process.
Right.
Man, there's mines.
Watch out. Oh, so the vultures have free reign right now. It's gonna do
Oh my
a
god,
lot
this is
of
already
economic
insane damage. Oh, but Ranko losing a tank at the natural, but he still has that siege tank on the high ground. Oh wow, those Dragoons pop out just in time, but the mine! Okay, it takes me 1 mine to kill a Dragoon, luckily. Wow. Pretty good damage, but
yeah, man.
I gotta ask, is it enough given how late his CC is gonna be? Or maybe he's not even gonna make a CC. Look, he's just up on 3 factories now.
Right.
Maybe he's like, you know what, I don't need to expand.
It's like, I got you
2
thrown
bases?
off. Yeah.
That's for noobs.
It's like, I got you thrown off now, so it's time to go ahead and make it happen. They're just staring at each other at this point.
Yeah.
It's like...
Nice mine placement, but he's gonna lose these vultures.
Yeah.
I don't know, the push potential is limited for Terran here. Especially when the observer gets over here.
Yeah. 1 goon
I mean,
goes down.
2 tanks only?
And the dropship is sitting idle at the 6 o'clock, so it's already out
Yeah.
of use.
Well, if he pushes the Protoss back to his natural, I guess he'd be closer and he can pick up again. Okay.
Yeah.
More vultures and tanks are going to be rallying out, but I don't know. I think as long as Protoss throws down a couple more gates, he's going to be fine here. And like I said, when the observer gets over here, the push potential is really very limited. And that's a huge snipe getting that tank. That's a big deal. I'd like to see a 3rd Nexus, actually, if he's not going to get the gates, because he has a lot of minerals, so you've got to spend them on something.
Renko going ahead and starting his Nat, I think, at this point, so maybe he finally decides to expand.
Yeah, so he's going to do it, huh? Tough to do it when it's this late. And there is that 3rd Nexus, so it's a pretty big deficit for Ranko right now. That drop, you know, for the cost, like 3 vultures cost, it did so much, but put himself so behind to do it, I don't think it was quite worth it. I think he just put him slightly behind.
Right, and I'm just interested in that 3-fact, early 3-fact. It's just different, that's all, I guess. It's just unorthodox. Unless you're like pushing and going for an all-in type deal, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Ranko knows there's a 3rd Nexus. He might think it's just 2 base play. Because the thing is, he can go a couple of ways from here. Protoss is just sticking on 2 base. Usually they're going to go for tech, like Arbiters. Oh wow, Vulture's trying to sneak in here, and they will, but they probably don't get much done.
Yeah, but
Well, every probe counts.
Gorgonov's got plenty of Dragoons around to clean this stuff up.
Yeah, but they got like 4 or 5 probes there. That's actually not bad for 3 vultures.
And Renko still didn't see the 3rd, I don't think. So.
Gorgonov really needs to keep making probes from his main nexus because there's not many here. I mean, his 3rd is done too. Obviously, he needs to start probes there. But at the same time, you know, Renko's only just finishing his natural, so still on par for sure as Gorgonov. Man, I gotta say, I really don't like this base SimCity from Ranko. Look at these depots, that actually hurts me a bit on the inside.
It's hard to navigate this.
Oh my god.
And Gorgonov's
like, how many factories can he fit here before stuff starts getting stuck? Probably like 5 or 6, and then he's screwed.
Yeah. Gorgonov's got full scouting information, so he's got an observer in there, and an observer at the NAT, so he sees where the army position is and how many facts he's working with. all the tech he's got going on. And Renko's gonna go ahead and utilize that dropship again. Wonder what he's gonna try to do with that.
Yeah, there is no defense here right now. The Dragoons aren't hanging around, so there's a lot of probes here he can pick off. And again, I got to point out, like I said before, I don't want to be too harsh. It's the CPL, but the probe production's slipping again. He's gonna pick it up a bit, but really in this situation, he needed to be going all 3 Nexuses since he lost so many probes to Vultures.
So that early harass was double pronged and throwing him off of his.
Yeah. Cannon coming down here, but Renko bought a tank this time, so if he positions it just right, he can still do so much. Looks like he's going to drop kind of next to the cannon after all. And you know what, these probes can actually help clean this up pretty easily.
Right in the mineral line.
Wow, how did the tank shoot that close to itself? Oh, but it's so dead. Just loses it instantly, bam. Wow, denied that drop. Got like 1 or 2 probes, really, is all he got there.
Is he going to keep the ship, or is he going to lose it to this cannon?
Oh,
Lost it to the cannon.
No. Ouch. Oh, rip that.
So I'm looking for an academy. I don't see an academy out of Renko, so it's going to be pretty difficult going into the mid game.
Oh, dude, look at the tanks for Renko. They are surrounded by mines. I want to see zealots on that right now. Like,
They're nice
that
and
would
comfy.
just be like, boom, nuclear explosion if you drop a zealot on that.
No, they feel blanketed. They're nice and comfy, okay?
Yeah, they feel safe. Would you feel blanketed if you're blanketed by TNT? Like you literally have a blanket made of TNT?
Well, at least I know that... No, I wouldn't.
And if anyone touches it but you, it explodes? Would that make you feel safe? Oh
No,
my
I
god.
can't even justify that, sorry. I tried.
I'm pretty sure this whole army could be killed by these mines. Like, Protoss doesn't even need to like make an attack act.
And I'm
If
wondering...
the zealots were dropped in the right places, boom, everything's dead.
And I wonder if Gorgonov sees that, because he's got an observer right over the army.
He does belong though, turret's coming up. But he doesn't have a shuttle anyway.
Renko's
I don't think he's really looking to attack.
Renko's gonna, with an early move out here. He's getting
Yeah.
antsy, man. He's getting antsy.
I mean, he has a good tank count, I suppose, for taking on a Protoss on 3 base, but doesn't have that much. Oh, that's a nice flank. Oh my god. 1 tank goes down, 2 tank goes down, he pulls back. Brilliantly done by Gorgonov. That's actually so good.
Right.
Already this pushing big trouble.
If he was going for that 5-fact time, it's just a tad bit late there.
Oh, it's way late, obviously, because this game has, you know, gone a different with the drops and everything. And Protoss' third has actually been up for a while. So yeah, the window's sort of close. He really needs to be laying mines like on this flanking path with the greens, because you can see they're just going to come in. The ideal move was if he moved out across these bridges. Yeah, no, this is going to be bad for Terran. Oh no. Well, it takes out a good few zealots. Goon only, not that great first tanks, but there's only, what, 5 tanks here, and that's a nice flank.
Yeah, he's going to clean it up here. Good job by Gorgonov
nice.
sandwiching that.
Yeah, really good engagement. I mean, picking off those 2 tanks at the back at the start there was also a huge move, I gotta say. But yeah, as I was saying, the ideal move here for Renko is if he just laid mines and sort of near that ramp on the high ground so he could move out and wouldn't have to worry about the goons coming from behind. But yeah, no, throws out the GG, and that's probably a good time to do it. Thought about it for a second, was like, yeah, no, I think I'm done.
I mean, once you fail that 5-fact, it's just pretty much, yeah, it's a good time to go ahead and throw that GG out there.
I think it was a really interesting opening. Didn't quite work out.
Yeah, I'm just
glad he tried that though, and it's good you try crazy things like this because you never know what's going to work. There were like no goons available at the time when he dropped in. There was the one that just popped out that died to mines, and then he sort of had free reign, so it did do a lot.
Rip.
Oh, wrong replay.
Yep.
They loved Circuit Breaker so much they decided to play on it again.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, so we're going into game 2.
Let's do it.
So far, it looks like Samyang's pulling ahead in the tier 2 department.
Yeah, it does indeed. Well, Gorgonov taking on that one though, so maybe we can make a comeback here.
Just gonna tie it up 2-2, huh?
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully. We'll find out after this. So spawning in the top left is the blue Protoss. We have Gorgonov.
And bottom left, Teal Terran is Renko, or Kanzaki Renko.
And I need to go ahead and warm up, like, how now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
You know, I was surprised Renko picked Fighting Spirit when he's doing something so crazy last game. I thought he wanted a crazier map to do a crazier build on.
Right. You would think that having Circuit Breakers game 1, you could just go ahead and start off with that strong 2-1.
I mean, that's what, oh, who was it? I've forgotten who we casted already. Khrane showed us earlier it was really effective, but, you know, that's not everyone's playstyle, and there are a lot of difficulties with it.
Right.
It's funny, because there's kind of like the two ways you can do it, right? You just literally wait until you have 2-1 and then crush the Protoss, or you're running around with vultures, doing like early fight pushes and such, and sort of, you know, zoning your expansions instead of playing this sort of like walling off style with tank zone. Looks like we're going to see another wall here, actually. Yeah. I'm surprised he's not going to go for the barracks factory wall, but whatever. They both do the job. I guess the upside of doing the barracks depot wall instead of the barracks factory wall is you can deny a probe scout slightly. Oh my god, what is this gas timing? This is definitely going to be like a 10-10-10 or a 2-fac or something. No, it's a 10-10-10 for sure.
Definitely 10-10-10, yeah.
Well, again, why would you choose Fighting Spirit for this? I feel like you're just opening yourself up to the possibility that it's going to be cross spawns like it indeed is. So I don't know, I feel like Autobahn probably a better choice for 10-10-10 because there's no ramp and it's 2-player. Well, I guess we'll see what Gorgonov's going to go for here. Looks like he's just going to do a range expand or similar again.
You think maybe that the last time he did the drop play, you think that's in the back of his mind? He's like, is he going for it again?
Maybe, but I don't know. It seems like he just doesn't like playing like the sort of conservative upgrade style. I think this is just his style, honestly. Like we've got Renko in the chat. Can you confirm, Renko? There goes that factory.
Interesting. Oh, I was about to say, interesting choice not completing that wall.
Well, it's not a proper wall though. A zealot and a probe can actually get in there. Between the depot and the barracks, it's not tight to anything except like a dragoon, I guess.
To the left.
Yes. But that's right. Maybe he just doesn't know the wall for this position. And like I said, if he's not like that kind of player who doesn't like to play like the long game with it, that knowledge isn't as important.
Right.
Because obviously with what he's doing, like, he's going to be the aggressor here.
Although he did pull 2 SCVs off gas, so maybe he's going to go for an early expo this time. Denies us the probe scout. That's big.
That is nice. Did he see the factory though? I guess he probably wouldn't have from there.
Right.
Yeah, well, it's hard to tell anyway, because I think like maybe a machine shop would almost be starting anyway with a normal factory timing, but importantly he does, it's a one base gas play, it's not like a gas SFE, so he has some info, and he would have seen 2 Marines with more producing if he looked at the barracks before that probe died. So I don't know, not sure how much of an idea he has from that.
So he does put SCVs back on. Maybe he only had 2 SCVs on gas and I just mistook it for 1. And realized that he only had 2, so he fixed it and he's got 3 on there now. So, yeah. So it looks like he's going to go for another aggressive play. Ramping up their Marine count.
Getting those mines as well.
Yeah, so it looks like a little FD coming out.
Well, again though, it's cross position, so I'm not so sure how this is going to go. Thing is, as long as Gorgonov, oh there's a pause there, gets his Dragoons in position, he'll have range done on time. He can do a bit of kiting, kill off all the Marines before I think Renko can really get far enough.
Right.
But it does come down to the micro.
And he's got goons already at his base, so he has the whole entire map to go ahead and kite.
Yeah, that's right. He needs to be careful though, if he goes up this ramp trying to fight these Marines, he could take a lot of damage with his goons and have to pull back, and that would not... But he's being patient so far, so doing it right.
I think Renko is trying to conceal the Marine count.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be fairly obvious even just with 4 Marines on the ramp. You'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
At the least, it's an FD, so you're already prepared to be like cutting back.
The tank's doing a dance for us?
Yeah, I was going to say. Jiggling back and forth.
Alright, so the FD commences. Let's see how Gorgonov's Dragoon kiting is.
Pulls it back just in time. So far so good. Okay, he's taking a bit more hits than he needs to. He really needs to stay as far away as because range is done. Not taking the shots he needs, he's just running back so far. Okay, there we go. I mean, I don't want to be too critical, like, Dragoons are pretty goddamn dumb, it's not easy. Nice pickoffs there, though. Oh, he needs to be taking shots at this vulture. It's so
Right.
far ahead of the tanks. He could definitely be taking more shots than he is. Yeah, I think he's moving too far and shooting too little. Unfortunately, it's very hard because these dragoons are quite injured, so he needs to be careful. But
Maybe
I
that's
think
what he's
Renko's
scared
going to
of.
get to his natural. Yeah, I think Renko's going to get to his natural with too many units left.
This is an interesting choice going to his third with the goons. Or going
Well, you do
to-
sort of want to drag them away to delay them getting to natural, and he has like a flank set up as well, but he does not have many more goons, so that flank's really going to be... And with 2 siege tanks, I don't know. Not much you can really do here once that bunker's up.
Looks like Gorgonov's going for the backstab.
The mines! The mines! Oh!
Oh
2
my
goons
goodness,
going down.
man. Oh my goodness.
This is what I was saying, like he wasn't picking off enough as he left. Now there's too much here. Like, say these marines are all... It's just 2 tanks and a vulture, it's actually not that hard to take that on. He does have a shuttle out though.
That splashed him
And
and
4
killed
gates
that.
up.
You see that splashed him and killed the SCV building that
Yeah.
second bunker?
Tanks are so rude, eh?
It's like, we don't need you.
Well, I'm not sure how Renko's going to break this, because even if you sell it bomb, the marines will clean it up fairly quickly. There's Dragoon trying to come in and deny the expansion. There is a siege tank, but he's going to sit there and deny mining, which is nice. Gorgonov hadn't actually started mining from this expansion at all, so he doesn't really have any economic benefit from that yet.
Right, and you see the top right, there's a probe that's out.
Well, that's
Wonder what's
good,
gonna
but I
do
don't
with
think he can afford to start another Nexus. I think that's a mistake, because I think he just wants to build up forces and break out, because there's only 2 tanks here so far, and 2 more coming soon. So I think he definitely could break this out if he invests all his resources. You know, I know I was saying his ult bomb kind of sucks, but still it could help a lot if the Dragoons are running down at the same time. Man, this Nexus is going to go down, I think.
He's got a timing window because this turret's almost up, so if he's going to do something with that shuttle...
Well,
about
he can
time.
still come in from more like the right side. I think he can still
Alright.
make it work, but the main thing is the Nexus is going to... Like, he's not going to stop that. Okay, well, if that's what he's going to do, if he's going to let it go down, then getting this Nexus at the top right makes sense. But the probe is coming home, and I don't know why. Okay, he turns
He
around.
just wants to see what's going on, man.
Well, he's going to find out like a vulture too. His face is going on.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's going to snipe it here.
Well, he's scout as well. I mean, it's only a pylon, I guess, so it doesn't really mean anything. He sees the intention.
Right.
In court, he can say, but he intended to expand to the top right, Your Honor.
And here's why.
Yeah.
Photo
Okay, well, here comes
evidence.
the attempt. Gonna be tough for those dragoons to come down that ramp, but the ramp is not in range of the tanks, so
Rank
not
good?
too bad.
Yeah, he didn't reinforce this,
Dude, the goons need to come down sooner. You can't send the zealots in alone. The goons need to be there right now, and unfortunately they're not. But maybe he can get both these tanks.
Yeah, with some
Yeah, no
vulture
problem.
reinforcement, this could have got cleaned up pretty nice, though.
For sure, for sure. I mean, if you had more tanks as well, it wouldn't be a bad thing. But yeah, this will get broken. But Ranko's got his own natural up pretty solidly now.
A little bit of a missed opportunity there by Ranko.
Yeah. Well, you got to be careful because you don't know if it's going to be like Reavers coming into your base or something, and you do want the tanks at home.
Yeah. And Gorgonov is gonna safely take that expansion again to his nat.
But he's way behind now. It's going to be tough to catch up. I wonder if we'll go for Storm Drops or Reavers or something to try and hurt the Terran economy. Look at these 2 Marines. They're going to try and finish with that pylon. I don't think that's going to go well for them. I think the Dragoons are just going to go over there and kill them if they try it.
And it looks like Ranko's ramping up for a 5-fact.
Yeah, going to be a follow-up push. That's pretty smart. Because you know the Protoss economy is not going to be very strong.
Right.
I think what Gorgonov needs to do here is push right across to Ranko's natural again. And make sure he can't move across the map, because when you're fighting this 4-fact, 5-fact, the best thing you can do is make them siege and unsiege all across the map, because that buys you so much time.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna get a pretty heavy tank count before he pushes as well. Somewhere around the 10 tank mark.
Normally when you're doing a 4-fact, you go 6, but obviously there's a matter of choice there. You can go pretty much any number and technically make it work.
Yeah.
But it's most efficient when you have a certain number.
He's gonna go for a full 10 tanks before he pushes here. And he's gonna go ahead and lay down that 5th factory.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty good timing. I mean, off of
Yeah, it
Fort
looks
base-
scary.
Fort
It
base
looks
mining.
scary for Gorgonov. This is the challenge after you clean up something like this. How do you hold this follow-up?
Right, and Gorgonov is seeing what's going on now, but he already took his 3rd up there at the 12 o'clock, so...
Man, he needs another shuttle is what he really needs. And also, like I was saying, these goons need to be out on the map so that he can make these tanks siege and unsiege, because he just needs time.
Alright, here goes the engage. You need to really...
Well, picking off
babysit
these
those
vultures is really good. Yeah, that's a good start. Oh, but semi-tanks. He cannot engage in the siege tanks.
Right.
Oh, pull back, pull back. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Making them siege only took 1 hit.
It's really
Picking off
crucial.
more vultures too.
Yeah. It's really crucial to babysit your whole entire army when you 5-fact.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking if there was 1 shuttle full of zealots, he could actually clean this up because dropping on those tanks would be a nightmare, especially with that mine. So, but he does not have that shuttle available.
Looks like...
Well, landmines and all the backstab tasks. Sorry, you go.
No, go for it.
That's all I was done.
I was gonna say that Gorgonoth, I thought he was gonna go ahead and try to sneak around and go for that backstab again, but
I think he really, really needs to transfer probes to his natural because he's not have much money. Okay, there they go, finally. A few to his third wouldn't hurt either. Look at these Marines sneaking in. They can actually walk through those pylons and start shooting probes, and they're going to do that. That's actually amazing. Catches them on siege, pulls back a bit more. Gorgonoth playing this perfectly right now. This is exactly what he needs to do. He just needs to buy time, but I still feel like he really needs that shuttle. That shuttle would make 100% of the difference. Man, those Marines, though.
Oh, did they shut... How many probes did they kill?
Only
4?
2. 2.
It's really dangerous, those mines.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not being careful at all about it. I mean, speed is on its way, but it's going to take so long. I don't think there's time for it. If Franco keeps going at this pace, I think he's going to get there long before speed's done. Man, he really needs to send like a single boom to all those Marines. Okay, here he goes. This is an attempt. There's so many mines. Oh, he can't though. There's no speed. They're just going to get deleted. Well, he's getting through them though. But there's so many tanks back here, and the last zealot's about to go down. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen.
Tough.
Yeah.
So Renko holds to fight another day. Lives to fight another day.
Really needs to send 1 goon, please. Gorgonoth, kill him.
Those Marines are going to take out that Nexus.
On even ground, I'm pretty sure 1 goon can kill 3 Marines. Oh no, it's gone down. That cannon's not going to save it.
Oh,
well, I think that's
man.
the GG right there, actually. I don't think Gorgonoth can win now. He has the shuttle now, but it's too late.
Yeah, looks like Renko's got a pretty solid contain going on here. For the 2nd time in the game. And maybe he's going for that that 3rd now. He sent a SCV down there to go ahead and set up for it.
Gorgonoth's almost mined out, by the way, at his main, so his economy's going to be suffering soon. Here's the Zealot Bomb, but the time has passed, I think. There's too much here now, especially all these vultures. It's not going to do anywhere near as much. Luckily, he does take out that SCV, though. Yeah, he only got, what, 2 tanks for his trouble there?
Speed is done for the Zealots now, so...
What Zealots? There's only 3, so I don't think it's really going to help.
It melted pretty quick there.
Yeah, look, I don't have anything to say now because I don't really see what Gorgonoth can do.
GG, well played.
There it is. Well played, Ode. It must be a typo. Alright, so tying it up.
So, taking it to game 3. So if you could guess what the next map's going to be, what would you guess?
Okay, so Protoss picking, but Gorgonoth in particular picking. Honestly, I don't know what kind of map he'd choose. Look, I gotta say Autobahn again. I just think if you're Protoss, let's play against Terran, Autobahn's the map you want.
You know your teammates way too well, man.
Haha! Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
So, if I know Gorgonoth, because I don't know him. I've seen him play 2 series, and that's with Boss Ross. It's TVP. And I think one series, so when they did their grudge match, the pizza match, he did, he was down,
for the ages, that one.
he was down 2 games, and I think he went a proxy 9-9. So.
On Autobahn or on a different map?
No, it was on Heartbreak.
Oh god. Ugh, I feel sick just hearing that.
So
I
I'm
hate
wondering.
Heartbreak so much.
I'm wondering. In game 3, for the whatever you want to call it, you think he's gonna do it, or do you think he's gonna play a standard game?
I don't think he will. I don't expect a proxy gate here. I don't think that's what he's thinking.
Only
Guess we'll
time will tell.
see.
So spawning in the top left is our red Protoss, tied up last game 1-1. We have Gorgonov.
In the bottom right, it's Kanzaki Ranko, the white Terran. Will he pull out another crazy aggressive build here, or is he going to play it cool?
Cool as a cucumber.
You know, at the start of this game, I freaked out for a second. I thought Gorgonov had 5 probe. He loads up like a UMS version of Autobahn. I'm like, yeah, let's play.
Packed.
That would be actually kind of funny though, if you were cheating, but you only gave yourself 1 more probe. Like, you don't give yourself a huge advantage. See if they can notice.
And he goes
Like, how
in.
far ahead would it really put you, I wonder? I wonder what it would look like.
And he goes into like MS Paint or something and makes it like invisible.
Well,
Kind of an
he's
early
up to
scout.
something.
Yeah.
Is he gonna proxy a barracks, I wonder, or is that just the super early scout because he's worried about proxy gates? He didn't check the high ground or anything, so I don't think that's his angle here. Maybe he just wants to scout.
Well, he knows it's the Autobahn, so he can get to the other opponent's base pretty fast.
Yeah, and as predicted, Gorgonov is not going to be proxy.
That's not even a slight proxy. That's not even a forward gateway.
No, that's a sideways gateway.
It's just so standard.
Okay, Renko's going to make the barracks, I think, just now. So I'm surprised he would scout so early, but maybe he was thinking, you know, maybe this guy's going to gas steal, maybe he's going to proxy gate me, who knows. Because you cannot wall here. Like, there's no way to do it because the edges of the base just, like, protrude out.
So another early gas from Renko. An 11 gas instead of a 12.
Yeah. What's he going to be up to this time? Like, just a standard 2-fac or another, like, FD type push similar to the 10-10-10? Just a strong FD, for example? I don't know, we'll see.
Well, the only early aggro he hasn't pulled out is the BBS, so...
Well, too late for that,
Too
unfortunately.
late for that, yeah.
He's getting the gas as a fake. He's actually just going to make, like, 5 barracks and make regular marine.
The deep 6, deep 5.
The deep 6, but with no stim or anything. You just make
Just straight
regular
Marines.
Yeah.
200 of just Marines. No upgrades, no nothing. It would probably melt by that time.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how quick you can get 200 Marines out.
I'm going to say, like, 9 minutes. 8 minutes, 9 minutes, something like that.
I mean-
if like, you're free to expand as fast as you want.
No tech, no nothing, just straight Marines
Yeah.
and barracks.
Yeah.
Nine minutes. We're gonna have to put that to the test, Nablan.
Yeah, that's right. We'll have to have the max out test. The max out competition.
Who's the fastest Terran you know?
I don't really know many Terrans, to be honest. I'm trying to think who I've played with. Who's actually like a Terran main? I can't think of anyone, dude. I don't think I've played with any Terrans like above T1 that I can remember.
Well, we're gonna need to get a direct line to Flash to ask this question.
Yeah, that's right. Just call him up. He can't speak English, so we're like, oh shit. I mean, how good is his English? I know Jadong has tried a bit, but how much has Flash tried? Any?
I haven't seen him speak English, but
He probably doesn't need to bother. He's proven that Korean is the language of the gods.
right. At least in our universe.
Yeah, that's right, in our small universe. Okay, so one gate expand up from Gorgonov again.
And
It is
Renko's-
going to be an FT type push from Renko.
Yeah, and he's cut SCV production at this point. Oh, he's back on it now.
You heard you. So just a strong FD, you'd call it, I think, because he's making how many Marines? It's going to be 7, probably 8.
It's another FD, huh?
Yeah, this seems to be his style. And I mean, last game it worked pretty well, so why not? And again, Gorgonov really just needs to send his Dragoons to his opponent's base. He's already killed the scouting SCV. But yeah, against this kind of thing, every meter of space is valuable. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm throwing in some metric there. Every inch of space, how about that, is valuable, because you want to pick off Marines every step that he takes. So he's going to be 8 Marines.
Show me with both hands how long an inch is.
Well, if only you could see my hands.
Well,
wait, with both hands? Leave me with both hands. Why? I can do it with one.
Okay. Do you actually know how long an inch is? Like you can
vaguely.
Okay.
Only vaguely. What, it's like 3-point-something centimeters, is it? Or is it more than that?
Yeah,
anyone in chat?
You got me.
How many centimeters to an inch?
Connor.
He's gone, man.
Oh, he is gone. Connor, come back.
Your friends are gone.
Connor, come
You're
back.
all alone now. No, he can't hear.
Our wiki is gone.
He's beyond our control. Yeah, that's right, our wiki. Okay, so this is really bad for Gorgonov right now, because he doesn't even know this is coming. I feel like the tanks are just going to get in. They're going to siege up, and everything's going to melt instantly, unfortunately. Oh no! Every second that passes, I'm just going, no, Gorgonov. It gets worse and worse. Look, the mine's already going down.
Yeah, and his observatory's just started for Gorgonov.
Oh man, this must be the worst feeling. Yeah. Well, he's microing well, but he does lose a Dragoon inevitably. But yeah, that bunker's going down. Siege mode is finished. He can actually just siege up here.
Saves the
game
probes.
Will be pretty much over. Yeah, that's nice.
That's the important part. That's why they call him the Probe King right there. He looks after his workers.
Oh, so he's not some kind of malevolent king. He's like a kind and just king.
Yeah, he doesn't sacrifice his workers.
Ah, but see, if you read Machiavelli, he's too kind and just, so the neighbouring Terran just comes in and muscles him down. It all makes sense, dude.
So Gorg goes ahead.
You know, he's probably telling his probe subjects, we shall not make war upon the Terrans because it is wrong. And the Terrans like, right, we're going to blow them up.
Right. Right.
Inject your stim packs, boys.
That's the stuff. Oh man, this is 2 games in a row. Gorg has been stuck in his base early game.
Oh no. Oh, he doesn't have vision, of course, over there. I was going to say, like, that Dragoon's about to die, but no. You can't actually see it. He can float this eBay, actually. Oh, of course, he's going to make the turrets again.
I'm just wondering where this barracks is going.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Maybe he's wondering if, like, a shuttle will come that way. I don't know. I'm probably giving him too much credit. He probably just forgot that it was floating that direction.
He's like, you guys are going to kill people? Nah, dog. I'm out.
I refuse to make any more murderers. Like, it's children of these Marines who just want to shoot everything.
So, Renko's creeping his way in here.
I don't know if he intends to actually push in here or just make the strongest contained possible. There's 7 Marines here, so Zealot Bombs are actually pretty bad. They will actually just get deleted almost immediately, especially when there's only 3 tanks and not that many mines near them, and in fact no mines near them. So, unfortunately, it's like Gorgonov was listening to my advice last game, and like, you really need the shuttle, and then it's like, no, don't make the shuttle.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I don't even know what Protoss is supposed to do.
Elevator out.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Look at the depot though, that's brutal. Don't try the Zealot Bomb without backing it up. Like last time, I think that was his big mistake. He did the Zealot Bomb, but the goons weren't anywhere nearby. He is going to elevate it though, and that's probably going to work quite well. He could counter and do a lot of damage.
It's going to get scouted by this tank right here, I think.
But have food.
No.
Engineering Bay is pretty slow.
It is scouted.
Already? The vision's that far?
He is.
No, he hasn't seen it yet.
And that tank just saw the 4 zealots.
Oh, okay, but I don't think he noticed. Oh, he does now. Now he's like, oh, but there's enough out that can actually take on this little force. Oh, no zealot speed though. I kind of forget that's a thing, so maybe not. Zealot's about speed is so bad. Oh my god. Still, he can hold this little location, keep elevating, but not if he runs into the siege tanks. Oh, this is a huge mistake.
Yeah, score is 1-1 right now.
Yeah. He had a bit of a chance there, I feel like, but he needed to keep elevatoring. He didn't need to engage like this.
Right.
Because the Marines in the bunkers actually do so much here, and they can just negate those zealots.
Well, he's taken out 2 tanks, so he's kind of lightened it up just a little bit.
Yeah, but how much do you lose there? Thing is, normally in a TVP, you'd say, yeah, great, that's a good trade, but he's on 1 base, Terran's on 2. He needs to be more efficient than that.
And Renko's just going ahead and concreting this this contained by go ahead and shutting down this elevator real quick, or not.
Yeah. Well, that goon can't do it on his own, but friends are coming. Oh, too late though. his brothers, right? Remember?
Yes.
Oh, that tank might make it though.
It's like, bros,
Oh.
save me.
Too late though. All they can see is this little blue smear till it's left. Thing is, if Gorgonov elevates everything though, can't Branko just come in here and kill it?
So he's continuing to elevator out, so he's, you know...
Yeah, it does almost look like he can do it now. With this next load, maybe it's possible, because if he focuses all 4 tanks, the 2 bunkers aren't too hard to deal with, I don't think.
Smart move. I mean, not trying to engage in that little hallway. Alrighty, here we go. Gonna try to sandwich.
I mean, it's good that he
Nice.
repositioned those tanks, but yeah, he's gonna take it out.
Yeah, nice
That is
little
very
bust
nice.
here. But don't go
Well, that's nice. He actually makes it out. And that probe here, like, quick, smart, like, alright, time for the Nexus, no time to waste. He has plenty of probes. He did save the probes, as he mentioned, so you can start mining as soon as you can. And you know what, I gotta say, Ranko's SCV count at the natural is actually kind of poor.
Oh, that's
No
interesting.
way Gorgonov can come in here with that zealot speed, though, I don't think.
He
Although,
So he's got the barracks that you were talking about. He's actually...
what's he doing?
Ranko's got 4 barracks.
What is this? What is this? He's gonna go into bio now?
And he's got stim
Oh my god.
researching right
Did-
now.
Okay, Gorgonov's gonna try and come in here, but he's going with the goons first, and this is a huge mistake. He's gonna throw away everything he has.
Yeah.
Oh no, Gorgonov. Oh, that was a huge waste. They were so young, those goons. They were only like 700 years old.
I think that was a bit early to go for that counter there, or maybe he's like,
Absolutely. Well, if he sent the zealots in first, maybe still could have done something, but the way he did it, just the goons walked in and died, basically, for nothing.
oh, yeah.
But like I was saying, I really think he would have needed zealot speed to break that there.
This
Does he have it?
This bio ball is getting pretty heavy, man.
Oh yeah, it's going to be tough because there's a good tank count behind it, and that's really the deadly combination: is siege tanks
Yeah,
plus marine.
He's got
That's
a
so good.
really healthy tank count. For how
Yeah,
much he
well, that's
lost
the
at
thing
that
about him
natural.
not reinforcing his contains. He just builds up a lot of. Well, basically, I think Gorg needs more dragoons, less zealots right now. But unfortunately, he's making zealots only.
Oh man, where's this bio going?
He's going to see it. Still really needs zealot speed, I've got to say. Oh no. Well, you know, the tanks can kill a lot of their own bio.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That siege.
Oh man, Marines are so bad.
Oh my
You know, all the Marines
goodness.
really did there is like, the Marines just did the same thing Vultures do. They like tanked and damaged the Zealots, and then the tanks finished everything off.
Golly, that was
Yeah.
brutal.
Yeah, it's no, like same as the SCVs I was saying, right? It's no wonder the Marines have to inject drugs all the time. I mean, look how bad their lives are.
So I'd be interested to see if we see a Templar Archives coming down from Gorgonoth or a robotics facility. Since
I think
sees
he's
the
the robo
bio play.
kind of guy. He has the robotics facility, but will he go for the support bay, you mean?
This is a pretty heavy force coming up from Ranko here.
I mean, I don't think he has time for either. I think he has to fight with what he has, but it's not looking too good. Again, if the tanks see, if only he had zealot speed, it's only just starting now.
Are you seeing
As
these?
it is, I don't think... Sorry, you go.
Are you seeing these fire bats?
Yeah, I see him, man. I don't think it really makes a difference at this point. Like, whatever he has, as long as it can sort of tank and hold up the zealots and the tanks can murder them, I think it's fine. But he's trapped over here now, losing a couple more. Ugh. I don't see how Gorg can do it from here. That's just such a big tank count behind it is really the killer. Rip that one Dragoon. Okay, he's going to pull back for the counterattack, but he's going to send the bio to do the damage, but I think it's a pretty good move. This barracks positioning coming in handy, sees the counter. Yeah, those zealots cannot do anything against this. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And
And there's even a little bit of bio, the natural, to deny this. Look, those 5 bats are ready. Oh,
yeah,
ready
so I
to
was gonna
die,
say,
maybe.
he's got enough at home to kind of hold off whatever
Yeah.
Gorgonoth throws his way. He just kind of storms the natural again.
Yeah.
That
Damn,
fire
5
bat.
bats killing Dragoons. Never thought I'd
Got
see the
3
day.
kills already.
Wow. Oh, it's going for the probes. Look at him go. Good thing the tanks aren't sieging up, because they probably just delete that 5 bat.
As soon as you said that.
Whoa. Oh no, there he goes. Oh wow.
As soon as you said that.
Yeah. Oh, rip Gordon off. He's pretty done.
Yeah. Renko's just
Gonna
gonna.
see GG any second,
Yeah. Renko's just gonna go into the.
There's GG, well played, very meta.
GG. Yeah.
Thanks for plating.
What a really pleasant conversation.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that had just happened, because if I was Gorgonov, I'd be pretty mad getting contained like that.
And then,
The bio, yeah, the
Bio
bio seems a bit
follow-up.
meta, doesn't it?
does it though? I mean, you want
I
something
mean, if
quick.
it works, I guess it's not really meta, is it?
You want something really swift.
You know what's
So.
really swift? Vultures with speed. They're pretty fast.
Yeah.
They are very fast, my friend. In fact, are they faster than Mutalisks? Maybe they're the fastest unit in the game.
Or
Anyone
Lings.
in chat? No, speed vultures are way faster than speedlings.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, maybe not way faster, but they're definitely faster.
Right. So, that's the end of
Anyone in chat? No, you know these things. Is the speed vulture the fastest unit in the game?
So, coming out of tier 2, it seems like Team Samyang Fire is on top. 3
Oh, yeah.
to 1.